Yeah, I'm mad 5 minutes tops, you know. Then after that, I gotta make a decision. Adjust accordingly and live by it. We always talking about in the truth this and the truth that. Not if you mad, hot, and bothered all day, every day. Still worried about the same stuff you was worried about in the world. Yeshua said in St. John 8:32, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So if you mad, hot, and bothered, offended, and offensive, then I'm sorry, you are not free. And you're not in the truth.
I'm on fire for Christ like an oven, and I be trying to show love for my brethren. Turn my cheek, I ain't worried about nothing. Yeah, 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 yeah. Calm, and every day I'm focused, and every day I bust my book wide open. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Calm,
And I'ma bask in the spirit on this.
To the Father first, brother. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Got it? Yeah. First and foremost, Father, I want to thank you, Father, for letting us wake up this morning, Father. Letting us wake up and see your marvelous light, Father. Thank you, Father, for your Son and the Holy Ruach, Father. Father, we ask you, Father, to keep us in your will, Father. Keep us close to your guidelines, Father, so that we can walk upright, Father, and be obedient servants, Father, for you, Father. That we can edify your word, Father, through your scriptures, Father. Let your word be known, Father, amongst our nation, Father. Thank you for just protecting us, Father, our family, our children, Father, our friends, and our congregation, Father. Touch them, Father, as well. I thank you, Holy Father. Thank you. In the name of Yeshua, so be it. Hallelujah. 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 Yes, indeed. All praise, house of Israel. Hallelujah. We ought to give a good sermon today. We will speak upon the wise and the foolish, because some of our brothers I am walk not right. So we're here to bring this out today to let you know we got to remember to do what Yeshua taught us, not puffed up in our fleshly way, our fleshly minds, and leading our people astray. What kind of servant are you? That's the topic. Are you a wise servant or you're a foolish servant? So we're going to examine this today. So you ask yourself, what is a servant? What is a servant? What type of servant are you? Well, we're going to get down to it. Let's open our Bibles to Isaiah 49. Isaiah 49. Isaiah 49. Verse 13.
Isaiah 49.
Isaiah 49, verse 1.
Verse 1?
Yeah. Go ahead and read, brother.
Listen, O owls, unto me, and hearken ye people. From far, a higher has called me from my womb.
From where?
From my womb.
Called us from his womb. Start right there, brother. That means we was already pre-adventure to get this message. To get blessed, Father. To get blessed. That's what the Father did. To bless us. Keep going, brother.
From the bowels of my mother hath he made me mention of my name. And he hath made my mouth like a sharp sword.
Stop right there, brother. He made it like a sharp sword. You know what a sword is? Two-edged sword. Cut both ways. What are you talking about? This word cut two ways. It's going to make you wise or make you foolish. Go ahead, brother.
In the shadow of his hand hath he hid me, and made me a polished shaft. In his quiver hath he hid me, and said unto me, Thou art my servant, O Israel.
What he said?
Thou art my servant, O Israel.
That means you're a servant. We're a servant. We're servanthood to your higher. Only. Not by our own mindset and our own fleshly thinking. Go ahead, brother.
In whom I will be glorified.
In whom I will be glorified.
Yes.
Stop right there, brother. That's good. That's the work we have to do. To glorify his word. That's why we can't lean on our own understanding. Our own understanding is detrimental to the whole program, to the whole nation, to our whole community of brethren and sisters. That's why we have to get a little wise. Let's go to Isaiah 44, 1 and 2. Awesome job.
Isaiah 44.
Isaiah 44, 1 and 2.
Hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
That's right.
Thus says Lahai, that made thee and formed thee from thy womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant.
What do you say? My servant.
My servant.
Again, you hear my servant. We are servant. We can't lean on our own understanding, family. We are servants to do his will, to edify our people. We can't be like camps that go out here and just talk about our people and knock them down. How can you build your people up when you're calling them about their hair and calling them out without them not getting taught the proper way? That is what we're here to do. That is what we're here to edify. How to be a servant. If you know better, you would do better. But a lot of people don't know better. So how can they do better if they don't know better?
Hallelujah.
All praise. Keep going, brother, so we can finish.
Jeshurun, whom I have chosen.
Let me stop right there. Jeshurun means upright. That terminology means upright. Jeshurun. So we have to examine the whole profile of everything that the Father gives us in his word. This is how you breathe right here. So we have to edify this rightly to our people and rightly dividing the word of truth. Okay?
Hallelujah.
All praise. All right, we got one more, brother. We can go ahead and confirm it. Let's go to, you can go right in the same chapter, verse 26.
Isaiah 44.
Isaiah 44, verse 26.
26.
Yep. Isaiah 44, verse 26.
That confirmeth the word of his servant, and performeth the counsel of his messenger.
That's good right there. That says all. It says that confirmeth the word of his servant and performeth the counsel of his messengers. So we can't be out here talking about gloom and doom, talking to our people, and it's not a spooky episode. Yeshua never went around condemning people. He talked about the Pharisees and Sadducees.
Hallelujah.
Even though when he talked about them and they hung them on a tree, he still said to the Father, forgive them not, they know not what they do. So we got to know how to walk in this walk correctly, family. Correctly. We have to do this walk very, very correctly, or we'll be really in trouble there. So, brother, we're gonna clap on one other scripture. 1 Peter 2:16. 1 Peter 2:15.
First Peter chapter 2 and 15. For so is the will of a higher, that with well-doing ye may put to silence the ignorance of the foolish man.
There you go with that foolish man again. Foolish men. How you calling men foolish because they're not teaching this word? A lot of ministers in these churches and the other camps sit out here and they're really not teaching this word truthfully. Go ahead, brother.
16. As free and not using your liberty for the cloak of maliciousness, but as his servants of a higher.
Right there, brother. That's good. As it says in 16, as free and not using your liberty for a cloak of maliciousness. But that's a bad act, my brothers and sisters. This is not a game we playing here. Father, know the ones. He said you have using your liberty. Your liberty. When you found this truth here, they used your liberty for a cloak of maliciousness, not the right intent to uplift your brothers in the truth.
Hallelujah.
You use it to your best advantage to act like you're a tyrant or more or less a Hitler on your family in your own congregation. So therefore you have to get chastised for that. And some can't handle that chastisement or the rebuke from their brothers.
Hallelujah.
So we have to get it right today. So what is a servant? What does a servant mean? Servant means you're a servant of a higher shall higher. A servant is never greater than a higher. And to let you know, family, there are 10 characteristics that we're going to examine right quick to get you a better understanding of what a servant's supposed to think about, walk in. And this is critical importance to this. They are, first, number one, listening. You have to be able to listen to your brother's request or your sister's request and not knock them down. Empathy, the ability to understand, share the feelings of another. You may have to share their feelings in a righteous way,
Hallelujah.
in a righteous act.
Hallelujah.
We dealing with prudence here, family. That means cautiousness. You have to have cautiousness how you handle father souls. Number 3, healing. This word is healing. It's all through this book. It's really just a chastisement of you getting better. And you have to use these healing scriptures to get right. You just can't keep knocking our family down and expect that we want to talk about crashing babies on the curve or talking about the Edomite. Because they're our brothers too.
Hallelujah.
So you can't abort an Edomite either. So what side are you going to be on? You're going to be a wise servant or you're going to be a foolish servant? Let's go to number 4. Awareness. You got to be aware of what your surroundings is and who you talk to verbatim. Because who you talking to, you maybe not even understand, and who you may not even know. Just to say, Hebrews 13, brother. Go ahead, Hebrews 13, too. Yes. So we can get, so this is the reason why you have to be aware of how you communicate. Giving people this truth. You have to be walking rightly to give these people these truth. Because you never know who you may come in contact. Read, brother.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 2. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares.
Get that one more time, brother, so they can get some clarity.
Hebrews 13 and 2.
That's right.
Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained strangers unawares.
That's right. So if you come into contact with a person, that might be your higher angel coming down to talk to you, able to give you a word, or maybe to see, or maybe to test you, because this is all about a testimony. If you never walked through nothing, if you've never been chastised, maybe you're not his. And maybe if you can't handle rebuke, you may be not his. That's why you got to walk rightly to divide this word to people. You can't just say anything you want to and send your people on the downward path.
Hallelujah.
Okay? All right, family. Number 5, persuasion. Persuasion is to believe in something, which is the word. Number 6, conceptualization. The action or process or forming a concept, idea, or something. A lot of brothers in this truth, claim they're in the truth, time they go through some hard times or anything, their actions become different. They start process forming to fit their downfall or fit their transitional period. Because, you know, family, it's levels to this. So you have to examine yourself in order to get these levels above to your highest will.
Hallelujah.
Okay? Foresight. Number 7, foresight. You got to have foresight in doing this. You have to discern. You have to pray for the Father to give you discernment in order to know the difference of how you need to carry yourself. What type of character are you? So that's why you have to sit there and examine yourself to know what you need to do next. It's all about uplifting our family. It's not about knocking who down, who know this, who know not. You have to be a good steward, a real good steward, because this stewardship that we're walking right now. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's go to number 8. It's commitment. Commitment means to the growth of your people, to the growth of your nation, to teach them, to keep on edifying this word. Even when they get knocked down, you have to bend down and pick your people up. Not knock them down, not talk about their household, their families. You have to uplift them, teach them the way. That's what a servant does.
You got to realize also, Israel's already down.
Right.
We're already in saving captivity. So why would we go out now that we're awakening and kick them back down?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, Isaiah didn't send us out to kick them back down. We're already down.
That's right.
We need to be lifted up.
That's right.
Isaiah came and lift us up back to him and go back to the kingdom. So you see your brother down and sick, it's up to us to lift them up, not keep kicking them down. Go ahead, Cal.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Stewardship. Master Bill, number 9 is stewardship, a good steward to the word. We got to take care of this word, family. We just can't go just take it like mauling over these scriptures and you're not really reciting the scriptures. Some people have only been woke for a little bit and think they know everything. You can't be headed high-minded. You have to know that the stewardship, how you have to be a good steward to the word.
Hallelujah.
Okay? And most of all, the one that I know, number 10, is love. Yeshua always came teaching love. When they thought he was hanging with the sinners, the sinners, Pharisees, Sadducees, he was showing them love, trying to teach them the right way. But they ignored him. And then they crucified him.
Hallelujah.
Okay? So what kind of servant are you? Are you a wise servant or a foolish servant? Let's examine this outcome, family. To be wise, you must have wisdom. That means we must study. You're not going to get this word if you don't really study. See, our nation of camps, our nation of brothers are studying just the Deuteronomy 28. And they're taking that to the high calling.
Hallelujah.
Of beating everybody down.
Beating everybody down.
How you gonna want somebody to follow you and you just all you hearing is beat bang, and the Edomite and the Ishmaelite. You can't form no kind of process of thinking if you keep going on in that manner. The Father is not gonna bless you in that he's not gonna put no favor on you. The Ruach ain't gonna sit there inside of you. It's gonna flee. Okay?
I'll add something to that, Cal.
Yeah, right, brother.
Proverbs 1 and 7.
Proverbs 1 and 7. Go ahead, brother.
Now, a good servant, a good steward. It says Proverbs 1 and 7. The fear of a higher is beginning of our, we have to fear a higher. Now, we fear a higher, that's beginning of our knowledge. And instructions. So we want to follow his instruction, his guidelines. We want to read this Bible instead of show ourselves, like Cap said, to show ourselves approved to him. That way, if we fear him, we want to do everything that he say, line upon line, precept on precept, and lean not on our own understanding. Because we lean on our own understanding, we always going to fall down destruction. Go ahead, Cap.
That's right, brother. Awesome. Awesome. Like I say, family, we have to be wise in this walk with Yahweh. We're a royal priesthood, so we have to do better than what we're doing. You have to be able to put on your thick skin and know you're going to go through some trials and some rebuking in order to get this right. But we have to walk this word rightly. See, a lot of camps digress or transgress. They go back to the same thing. And for the ones who don't know what digress means, that means you stray off from the truth. People digress or transgress also. So you got to know the difference, family. You got to know the difference. You have to discern the difference of how you need to act, walk, talk, and respond. Because responding is a very powerful thing too also. Because once you get that word out, you can't take it back. Okay? We're going to learn today. We got to have prudence in this, family. We got to be cautious. We got to be cautious in this walk. But let these people know who we are. Let's go to 1 Peter 2 and 9. You have to know who you are in order to have this walk. If you know who you are, you won't act like the way you do. You have a changed mind, a changed heart, a changed talk in order to get it. Go ahead, brother.
1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation.
You a what?
A chosen generation. A royal priesthood and a holy nation, a peculiar people.
Stop right there, brother. A peculiar people. Do you know what peculiar means? Because I don't think a lot of our families know what peculiar means.
Break it out, Cap.
Peculiar means particular.
That's right.
You're particular.
Separated.
That's right. Special. Unique.
Loved.
Eccentric. And uncommon.
Hallelujah.
That's why they're trying to knock us down, family. Because they know who we are. They know that we're a royal priesthood. A holy nation. But we got ones out here that's not trying to line themselves up with this word. Okay? Go ahead, brother. Finish that.
That ye should show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of this darkness into the marvelous light.
That's right. Go to 10, brother.
10? Says, which in time past was not a people, but are now the people of Ohio, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy.
That's right. Keep going, brother.
11. Dearly beloved, I beseech you, as strangers and pilgrims, abstain from fleshly lusts, which war against the soul.
Start right there. Fleshly lust will war against your soul. Some brothers be kind of mad because another brother done lifted up in this knowledge and truth. And then they want to try to tell them, well, you don't know this, you don't know that. Well, brother, what kind of servant are you?
Hallelujah.
Let's go ahead to 12.
Having your conversation honest among the Gentiles, that whereas they speak against you as evildoers, that may make by you good works, which they shall behold and glorify higher in the day of visitation.
That's right. They say, in the day of your higher visitation, having your conversation honest among the Gentiles, the uncircumcision. People don't understand, family. We're in the last days, so we have to be honest when we're talking to people. And you have to have that honesty off your tongue. You have to speak that off your tongue in order to get his word all the way out, so it can have an effect on someone. We're not here to knock down, we're here to build up, family. We've been knocked down over 400 some years, even long before that. So how can we go out here still teaching, call ourselves teaching, and teaching blasphemy, knocking our people down even more farther, and then you tell them to follow you? Really? Let's wake up, my people. Let's wake up. So we Israelites must be sharp, family. We got to be mentally sharp, as in be an example to our nation of people, in order to get it out right, so the Father can come on back home and grab us. Understand?
It's how they say how with love and kindness have a drawn thee, you know. So he joined us with love and kindness, brother, and he wants to feed his flock. We cannot go out there hating, devouring, want to strike him down and want to curse him. We cannot talk hate against his people, but he loved them people.
That's right.
Everybody got a point in time to wake up. This is a spiritual battle. It's how he first came casting out demons out of people loved ones, right?
That's right.
And they had demons in them, brother, they were sick, brother, they needed a healing from those demons. Brothers and sisters, Ephesians 6 and 10, this is a spiritual battle.
That's right.
So when these people need help, and they got demons need to be cast out of these people, how can you go to them talking to them? Because that's not them, the demons are possessing their bodies. So we go to them, they need help.
That's right.
Now what are we going, I can't have no problem against you when a demon is in you and a demon possess your body, you going against me. Now we're warring against each other in the flesh. This is not a fleshly battle, this is a spiritual battle.
That's right.
Brothers and sisters, we got to go at these demons, we got to pray, we got to speak the word at those demons. To your wife, your sister, your brother, your loved one, you love them. Know that the battle's not yours, it's the highest on. You got to speak his word against those demons that's in their body. We can't go to them and curse them, I hate you, I can't stand you, because not them, it's the demons that's in them.
That's right. Awesome, brother. It's like brother say, that is very important. So in these last days, family, you know, in this day of the visitation of Yeshua, I hope you're in order. So we're gonna get to it. We're gonna have 3 characteristics how to build a servant, a wise servant. And the 3 characteristics of that is characteristics, reputation, and results. Those are the 3 categories that we're going to be dealing with today. And we're going to be in the book of Proverbs, because, you know, wisdom, Solomon was the most wisest man ever, but he did become a fool in the end. But he still wrote it down so we can get an understanding more greater, so we can be better where we at right now. Okay, family? And we're going to clarify, because the Father bringing it out in Proverbs. Some people didn't never examine this, but we're going to examine it today. Let's go to Proverbs 10:21, brother.
Proverbs 10:21.
Proverbs 10:21. And it's all in the same, family. It's all in the same verse. But you got to know who you are in this walk. You just can't be walking and don't know who you're teaching you, who you're talking to, how you're going to act when you talk to them. You have to really uplift people up, family. Okay? Proverbs 10:21. I want you to stop at the semicolons, please, brother.
Hallelujah. The lips of the righteous feed many.
Ooh, what? The lips of the righteous feed many. This is the extra for this here. It says, help others with good advice. If you're not helping others with good advice, you're not really being too wise, are you? Go ahead, brother.
But fools die for want of wisdom.
Fools die for want of wisdom. That's like lack of judgment. You don't have good judgment because you take what you got and you run with it and you don't add nothing to it. You're supposed to increase, not decrease, not digress. You ain't supposed to do that, family. Okay, let's take it to Proverbs. Let's go to verse 23. Right down.
23?
Yes.
It is a sport to a fool to do mischief.
It's all right there. People love to do mischief. Love to do mischief. They love to do mischief. They enjoy foolishness, in other words. That's what they like to do. Go ahead, brother.
He said, it is a sport to a fool to do mischief, but a man of understanding has wisdom.
And that means he enjoy wisdom. Once he get wisdom, it won't stop.
Hallelujah.
He'll keep wanting to feed. He want to be thirsty.
Hallelujah.
He want to seek more the kingdom, more understanding of this word. But that our family, brother, we have to get it in order. Okay then, let's go to Proverbs 14:15.
Proverbs 14:15.
14:15. Okay.
Proverbs chapter 14, verse 15. The simple believeth every word.
The simple. Start right there, brother. He says they enjoy, they're gullible. They enjoy being gullible. That's the fact. They'll believe everything. The simple believeth every word. How you gonna believe every word if you don't go in and search? Just like we in here searching Proverbs right now for these scriptures. It's two, they're contrasted together. Contrasted together so you can be able to get a picture of who you are. So you can relate. Go check yourself in that mirror. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
But the prudent man looketh well to his goings.
That means the prudent man looking well to his goings. That means he cautious with reason. He be cautious when he go preside over a congregation or tell his family members or tell a stranger out here. He cautious with reason so he don't cross your higher and leading his soul astray. We got to do better. We got to do better, family. Let's go to let's go to 11. Go to 11, brother.
11.
Go to 11, chapter. Yep, chapter 11.
14, 11.
Proverbs 11. Proverbs 11:11.
Proverbs chapter 11, verse 11. By the blessing of the upright, the city is exalted.
The city is exalted by the blessings of the upright. There go that Jezebel again.
Hallelujah.
Go ahead, brother.
But it is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked.
Because the wicked avoid the wise.
Hallelujah.
They run. They throw on their Nikes and run. They avoid the wise. They don't want truth. They don't want that pure edification of the word. They want to add to and take from to fit their problems, to fit their situations. Okay? Let's go to 15, 14, brother.
15, 14.
Yes, let's go to 15, 14. What they seek. 15, 14.
Proverbs chapter 15, verse 14. The heart of him that hath understanding seeketh knowledge.
You say, what they seek?
The heart of him that understandeth seeketh knowledge.
The wise man seeks knowledge. It don't stop. He's going to go try to find those other books that they talk about in all our 88 books. What those other books are. So we can go understand better and walk more uprightly. Go to the next one, brother.
But the mouth of the fools feed on foolishness.
They feed on foolishness. That is it, family. It's all contrasted together.
Hallelujah.
So you got to know which way are you walking? Which way you want to be presiding over being in truth, or you want to be dealing with untruth or being unholy towards your brother and sister.
Hallelujah.
Calling yourself doing your higher business, but you're only doing this detrimental to your own health. It's detrimental to your own family because you're leading them astray. And that's a powerful thing, family. That's what we're trying to wake y'all up from, to let you know. We have to be wise above measure in this walk, knowing wisdom. Knowing wisdom is better than being talking about you're going to hurt other people. And this word is what they're bringing it out in these streets, saying that they're going to hurt Edomite. That's your brother.
Even your own people.
That's right.
Even your own people, because they'll realize the camps on the corner. Their own people is like, oh, you're going to die, you're going to perish, you're going to kill you, this and that.
That's right.
You cannot do that. You cannot do that. That word's not be in your mouth. You cannot curse nobody. And Brother Cap, we skip over something on.
Okay.
Quickly review this real quick. We skip over the rule sheet.
Okay, brother.
So the rule sheet, it tells us
That's right.
about cursing in D.O.C. The rule sheet. Go over
That's
that
right.
rule sheet.
Also, that's why we keep a rule sheet in our camp to let us know about the true standards that we try to uphold, that we're going to uphold. That's D.O.C.
We must uphold. We will uphold. D.O.C.
That's right.
will uphold that.
That's right. All praise. Hallelujah. See, defenders of commandments rules. It says no cursing in the sanctuary.
No cursing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no cursing is no cursing of the heathen cursing, and no cursing that's saying putting a curse on your brother, bringing your brother down, knocking your brother back to the ground, like you said earlier.
That's right.
Same thing. Let me get that 1 Peter 2 and 1.
Peter, I got you, brother.
I want to read what Scripture said, because that's on the D.O.C. rule sheet.
That's right.
1 Peter 2 and 1.
1 Peter 2 and 1. I got it.
You got it?
Yes, sir. Wherefore, laying aside all malice.
What is malice? filthy mouth, right?
That's right.
Cursing your brothers out, call them names. So either we can tell Israel the truth of the matter, no cursing in the sanctuary. No cursing, period, whether it's the heathen cussing or you malice in your mouth, and all guile. Keep reading, Cap.
That's right. And all guile and hypocrisies and envies and all evil speakings.
All evil speaking. It's evil for you to curse your brother and say your brother gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Something happens to your brother. Absolutely. How you did not say that? You know what I'm saying? Scripture says, if a prophet prophesies something and it comes to pass, that is a prophet.
That's right.
But if you curse your brother and your sister, you tell them they're gonna die, and they don't die, brothers and sisters, they don't die. Woe to that prophet that prophesied against and cursed that brother.
That's right. That's right, brother.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Second, all must be on one accord.
All must be on one accord. That means no doctrine from outside, now let's D.O.C. agree with it. Right,
That's right. Absolutely.
Okay,
That's right, Elder. We can go to Mark 3:25 for that, brother.
3:25.
Let's get a little bit more on that one now. But these rules are very important, family.
And D.O.C. are going to uphold these rules.
That's right. Just like the world, they got rules. You go rules for your job, rules for driving, rules for how to be, when you gonna have proper etiquette, when you even go out to eat. But nobody don't want to do the rules of your higher. Nobody want to do the 10 Commandments. They think it's just a multiple choice.
What we going to count?
We're going to Mark 3, verse 25.
Now this is in a D.O.C. rule sheet, huh?
That's right.
Mark 3:25.
Yes, sir.
Hallelujah.
It says, and if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
Hallelujah. Now D.O.C. last week, we had 10 to 12 members. D.O.C. today, 2 people.
That's right.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
House failed. Why? Because half of D.O.C. want to lean on their own understanding. Half of D.O.C. want to read rule sheet, but don't want to apply them.
Don't want to follow.
They don't want to follow them. Now today we got no call, no show, no this and that, whatever. That's against, if we're a sanctuary, if we're a family, where's the other family?
That's right.
Because of one man's sin,
Cause
the leadership dealt with that.
That's right.
Decent order. Brother, go to 1 Corinthians 6:1.
1 Corinthians.
The D.O.C. dealt with that decent in order. We sat down with the brother.
But they supposed to be good servants.
That's right. But D.O.C. gonna stand. Hallelujah.
That's right. All praise to Yahweh. Hallelujah. 1 Corinthians 6.
6:1. Can I read 2?
Okay, I got you right. 1 Corinthians 6, verse 2. Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters?
Hallelujah. The saints gonna judge the world. As this is the house of Yeshua, according to D.O.C. rules sheet.
Right.
Rules were broken.
Definitely.
Rules definitely were broken according to Scripture. But what happens? D.O.C. flee when the wicked flee when no man pursues.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying, because Scripture is right here. We got Scriptures on the rule sheet according to D.O.C. that D.O.C. read off every week.
You can't make this up.
You can't make this up. It's in Scripture.
It's showing itself.
The faith, like your topic today, faithful steward. Who the faithful steward? We standing here because,
That's right.
brother, when it's time for me to get judged, I'm gonna be a man. I'm gonna get dealt with it.
That's right.
This
I'm
is not what I'm
gonna take rebuke
I'm
also
gonna take
myself.
rebuke, but you could give rebuke, but you can't take rebuke. Go ahead, Cap.
That's right. We're gonna keep going.
Oh, that's up to you. We're gonna keep going.
Yeah, let's keep going. Let's go and get it all out. We're gonna get it all the way out. Since we here already, let's get it, because we got the value of wisdom above everything else.
Hallelujah.
We got to value what the Father set in our heart so we can walk right. We're not trying to get crossed up for not keep going forward. You're supposed to endure this word. You're supposed to endure, family. We just can't sit and keep on thinking we're gonna stumble and go back to the finish line. I mean, you're like an unworthy servant then. You're not appreciating what the Father done. He woke you up this morning, you should be him.
What Yeshua said, who is my mother or brother?
He was pointing at him. He was pointing at him. Who's my mother? Who's my brother?
Right.
Who's my sister? The ones that does my Father will.
So viewers, we're talking to all Israel that's doing the commandments.
That's right.
All Israel that's doing the commandments. That's my brother, my sister that's not running from his commandments. I finally got commandments and we're gonna abide by them.
That's right.
We're gonna keep reading.
Okay then. Let's go to keep all commandments. That's St. John 4:15. St. John 4:15. Keep all the commandments.
Did he say some?
No, he didn't say some. He said all. All. Some of us don't want to know. Some of us want to do it like multiple choice. I'm gonna be right this week, but then I'm gonna go back to the reprobated mindset. You can't do that, family. We got to stay on course. It says, if ye love me, keep my commandments.
Hallelujah.
That is a command for us to love him unconditionally. They say speak about all kind of love. You gotta have agape love for the Father. Unconditionally through your ups, through your downs, through your rebuking, through your trials and your tribulations. Because if he chastising you, best believe he love you. But we just can't follow man. We can't do what Acts 5:29 say. He says, I'd rather obey a higher man. So you cannot have that mixed up. Because that man might send you somewhere you don't want to go. Okay? Let's go to number 5. Keep the Sabbath day holy.
Hallelujah.
It's set apart, family. It was already viewed way back in Genesis. Let's go to Exodus 20 and 8.
Exodus 20.
Yep, let's go ahead and knock this out. So our family got to know. We got rules we live by. We're not going to go back on those rules.
For no man.
That's right. Man or woman. Exodus 20, verse 8.
Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy.
Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. It was set apart at the beginning, family. It was just not something just bought up. He had set it apart. In Genesis 2, he said the same thing. And on the 7th day, Yahweh ended his work which he had made. He rested on the 7th day from all his work which he had made. And Yahweh blessed the 7th day and sanctified it. He sanctified this day. You ain't supposed to be doing nothing but in Shabbat or in your home, praising Yahweh at the best and teaching. That's it. That's what we need to get to, family. Let's go to number 6.
Number 6.
That's right. Our objective is to seek our Father. We got to seek him constantly. Even when we down and shut out, we have to still seek him and lift our head up to the Most High. Lift your hands up. Look towards the heavens and ask the Father. Say you have not because you ask not. You have to seek him. He'll place it in your heart. Either for you to change, for you to get better, or pray for wisdom. Okay? Let's go to verse 7. Number 7. Put him in the kingdom first. The kingdom has to be first, family. You can go to Matthew 6:33.
Matthew 6:33.
Yes. Matthew 6:33. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. He didn't say some of the things. He says all these things will be added unto you. Tell the family, this is not multiple choice. We have to walk this walk, whether you like it or not, but it shows the ones who don't really want to walk the walk, because some of them stop seeking. Some of them turn to their own mindsets. They lean on their own understanding, and they try to go off from there. Can't live on the island alone. All right? Number 8, wake up our brothers and sisters. That's what we're doing now, family. That's what we're doing now, waking up our brothers and sisters. We're saying this, we're bringing out these scriptures because it's love. It's love that we have for our family. That's why it's just 2 of us here today, because it's love. Some people not going to succeed in this walk. Some people going to fall by the wayside. It's already said 1/3 going to make it, 2/3 going to perish. Father, enlarge in hell. Just because they know our people are stiff-necked, hard-headed, don't want to stay right, don't want to be a wise servant. They want to be a foolish servant. Let's keep going.
Go ahead, Captain.
Number 9, study to show yourself approved.
Study to show yourself approved. To the higher. Not me, not Captain.
That's
right.
Higher. That's right. That's right. Let's bring it out, brother. Let's go back to the lesson, brother. Let's get it right.
What is that?
Let's go to 16:16 in Proverbs. Proverbs 16:16.
Proverbs 16:16.
Yeah, Proverbs 16:16. Yeah, we gotta walk right. I'm tired of hearing the gloom and doom from a lot of our brothers and sisters out here. And then nobody don't want to be man enough to do nothing about it. They don't want to be bold like Peter was. A lot of people don't want to be bold like Paul was. I mean, we have to be bold in walking this walk.
They want to be bold in cursing people and putting people down. That's how you sheep.
That's right.
That's the boldness. Boldness is going out preaching what our higher say, Yeshua say. That's being bold, because we're gonna hate that. They hated him. They hated his words. It's not a fleshly battle. It's a spiritual. You got to speak the word. It's not that's a healing. This word.
That's right. That's right. 16:16. Go ahead, brother.
How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather than choice than silver.
See, a wise person value wisdom above riches. A foolish person value pride in all kind of situations. Because when you talk about that gold and that silver, you just ain't talking about precious metals. Trust me, he's talking about us as a people too. We have to, he says, rather to be chosen than silver. What kind of walk you gonna have? That's where it's stemming from.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Let's go to 16 in the same chapter, 16:22.
16:22.
Yes.
Understanding is a wellspring of life unto him that hath it.
Okay, right there he says, unto him that hath it. Well, some people don't finish what they started. Some people don't go deeper into his word to really know how they need to be and walk uprightly. They'll stop. They'll grab a little bit of this knowledge and they'll go to the world and try to teach it. When it's still so much more. You got to add so much more attributes you have to add for yourself in order to get this understanding. Enoch walked with Yahweh for 300 years.
Hallelujah.
300 years, family.
Hallelujah.
But some people think they're learning in 30 years. Some people got to understand it's more that we got to endure long suffering. We have to rightly walk this walk, family. Don't sell yourself short.
Hallelujah.
Okay? See, on that note, we receive life. The wise person received life. In verse 22, he says, understanding is a wellspring of life unto him that hath it. But what the fool do? What the fool say, brother?
But the instruction of fools is folly.
That's the same thing. You're going back to the finish line again. Back to the finish line again. You receive punishment because you don't want to go forward. You can be forward in your talking, forward in your mind, but that ain't the kind of forward you want to have.
Hallelujah.
You want to have forward in progression. There's progression in this walk, family. For all of our nation of people, it's progress. Don't digress, progress. Don't transgress, progress. Seek that and you'll be able to know the truth. Okay? Let's go to 17:10, brother.
17:10, Proverbs.
Proverbs 17:10. We're gonna let this Proverbs out because we're dealing with the most wisest person in the world. When we got brothers out here think they wiser than maybe a teacher that taught you.
Proverbs 17:10.
17:10.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Proverbs chapter 17, verse 10. A reproof entereth more into the wise man than 100 stripes unto a fool.
Wow. Let's go back over that again, brother.
Hallelujah.
A
reproof entereth more into a wise man than 100 stripes to a fool.
Wow. Oh, that wise man responds to correction. That fool receives he responds to punishment. That's the only time they want to utter something. That's sometimes they don't want to defend. Is when defend what their so-called thing, the will of the Father is.
Also, it's how he say he's going to chastise the one he loved.
That's right.
He said 100 stripes to a fool.
That's right.
You gotta understand who that fool is. Some Israelites.
That's right. I mean, them blows to you, family. Them blows to you. You don't want them blows. That's why you got to do right. Let's go to 17:24, brother.
17:24. Wisdom is before him that hath understanding, but the eyes of the fool are the ends of the earth.
Wisdom is before him that hath understanding. That means he pursue wisdom. You don't pursue a dream, illicit dreams. You don't pursue maybe videos, because some of these camps out here stir you wrong, family. Even by listening to other doctrines.
Hallelujah.
Okay? And then for the one that's a fool, they pursue illicit dreams. That's what they do. And then want to bring it to the people. And the people don't swallow that. We're not going to swallow it.
Hallelujah.
Okay? Let's go to 19:3. And this is for the fool. 19:3. This is descriptive for the fool.
19:3. The foolishness of man perverteth his way, and his heart fretteth against a higher.
That means that you twist. You twist it up. Fretteth means you twist against your higher. You twist his doctrine. You twist what he said in your heart, but you just looking at the world because you're trying to impress people. Understand this here, family. We're going to read out the pseudepigrapha on this one, brother. Because I got some meat in here that I need to bring out. We're going to go to page 655. And we're going to know about that same scripture, who twist, trying to impress people. That's what it is. It says the foolish of man perverted his way. He perverted his way. He perverted the scriptures too also, and his heart fretted against Yahweh. That means he twisted up. We're going to read out of Psalms of Solomon. A Conversation of Solomon on page 65 in the Super Beautiful. Okay?
You know, 65?
Yep, 665.
665?
No, you're right there, brother. Sorry about that.
Okay.
655.
Okay.
Okay? All right then. I'll read it, brother. I'll bring it out for the family. It says, this means a conversation of Solomon with those trying to impress people. That's what our camps out here doing now these days, trying to impress people with all this pretend boldness, you know, instead of being humble and meek and having long suffering. Even in a conversation with somebody when they don't understand, you at least can take a little bit more patience and a little bit more prudence, so you can be cautious about how you feed them, because they may take off and go left if you feed them wrong. Okay? It says, why are you sitting in the council of the devout? We the devout. Two people sitting here.
Hallelujah.
We the devout. We the ones that ain't gonna stop, because we really been through something. A lot of other people have not been through something. A lot of these camps get this doctrine because the Father gave it to them, because he said he placed it in all of us, but it's how you gonna operate in it. How you gonna walk in this here. Okay? It says, why are you sitting in the council of the devout, you profaner? And your heart is far from Yahweh, provoking Yahweh of Israel by law breaking. Excessive in words, excessive in appearance, above everyone. He who is harsh in words and condemning. He who is harsh in words and condemning sinners at judgment.
Read that again, Cal. I know I'm the reader, but
That's all. I do it too, brother. It's just me and you, so we're gonna chop it down. You had a fire. You know, I'm humble. I'm humble about this. You know that, brother. I'm in verse 2. It says, excessive in words, excessive in appearance, above everyone. He who is harsh in words and condemning sinners at judgment.
Wow. Well, hallelujah.
That's a lot there, brother. That's a lot.
How he gave you that, man? How he gave you that?
All praise
like
to
I said, don't edify the truth. Bring it out, Cap.
He says, who is harsh in words and condemning sinners at judgment. You can't be harsh in words talking about teaching people. See what I'm saying, family? In this verse alone, tell you, Caps ain't doing it right.
I want to go back, Cap. Not make this lesson.
Go ahead.
When I first met you,
Yes.
I preached the word to you. I stayed in the word. I didn't condemn you. I didn't threaten you. This and that. This and that. You was talking rougher to me.
I was threatening you.
You said you was threatening me, right? You said let's go to the parking lot, right?
Yes.
What I said.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing. I told you.
I'm gonna give you the same word.
That's
I ain't
right.
gotta fight with you.
That's right.
I ain't had to cuss with you.
That's right.
I said, brother, if we go to the parking lot, I'm gonna tell you the same thing. I said, brother, we go to your house, I'm gonna tell you the same thing.
That's right.
Brother, I'm not gonna condemn you. I'm not gonna curse you on that, how you did it. Now,
That's
all
right.
that time we was going through it, brother, I came to you with truth.
That's
and
right.
love.
Yeah, and it cracked me to my skull. It cracked me to my skull.
That's right.
Because I sure tried to. You know I did.
Brother, I know.
And I apologize again.
I know, brother.
Yeah.
All I did, what I was wrong with doing, I gave up. I said, give up on him. Yeah, this and that, whatever. But how can I give up, brother? Giving up, brother, mean I already know my heart. You was already called.
That's right. That's right. All praise to
You know what I'm saying? But as soon as I
Hallelujah.
said that, how he touched you.
That's right. He did. He did.
So I came at you.
But you came at me boldly. You came at me
With
bold.
scriptures on it. I didn't come condemning you. I
That's
didn't come
right.
putting you down. I came with scriptures.
That's right.
That's love, man.
That's right. You
That's
did love
love,
me. You
man.
did love me. And then after I was being hard headed, stiff necked, I still came. I had to come back to you when I found out those scriptures on Pinterest, and I was like, man, what is this? And you wrote that Israel band on your head all the time. You ain't Israel. I'm calling myself a Gentile. So, family, I had to bow down, family. I had to come humble here. And the Father placed it in my heart. I went home and read Deuteronomy 28. I came back to my elder and said, sorry, man. From then on, since to this moment, very right now, I've been faithful to this word. Faithful to a D.O.C.
And in growth.
Yes, and I ain't changing. And I pray, my prayer goes out to all the families that's watching this here, that you do the same thing. Because you can't just dress it up on the outside. You got to clean the inside out first. If you want to be right with our Father, Ahaya. Okay.
When we gotta understand also, Israel, we love the sheep. We love Yeshua's sheep. He said, if you love us, thou me. He said, Peter loves thou me more than these. Feed my lamb, feed my goat. So we love the flock. Whether the flock don't follow us or not, whether the flock don't be with us, it's not about y'all being with us. It's about we gave the word to you. That's real and true. So you take it how you want to take it. You go where you want to go. Just know a higher blessed being to give you this truth.
That's right.
And put it in your lap, this and that. You use it how you want to use it. This and that. So our goal is to feed the sheep no matter where we go.
Hallelujah.
This and that. It's about growing in this truth, this word.
Hallelujah.
Okay.
Number 3. And his hand is the first one against him, as if in zeal. Yet he himself is guilty of a variety of sins.
What?
Yet he himself is guilty of a variety of sins.
Wow.
And intemperaments.
And who?
Intemperaments. I mean, you get mad for nothing. Because why? You selfish? Or this word is talking to you itself. It's trying you for you to stand up. But you have a lot of people out here, they want to hide that sin, but the Father going to bring it to the light today.
Hallelujah.
His eyes are on every woman indiscriminately. His tongue lies when swearing a contract. Wow. Your tongue lies when you talking this word, because this word is true for him. You can't twist this word up. That's where this verse comes right back to the verse where he says, the foolish of man perverted his way, and his heart fretteth against the higher. Wow. How you going to try to say you walking the walk, but you keep turning? Family, that ought not be. We have to address this head on. See, you can't be no coward in this walk, family. We have to be bold and take these blows on our chin correctly. Go humble yourself. Okay? It says, his eyes are on every woman indiscriminately. His tongue lies when swearing a contract. At night and in hiding, he sins as if no one saw. Oh, you could beat on your chest, rip your shirt off, talk like you macho, in your house. They come outside and you act like you're holier than thou. And you point your finger at other people trying to tell them what they need not ought to be. Come on, family. We got to do better than this. We got to do better than this here. This ain't about who up, who down. We supposed to be one body. We're supposed to be on one accord. Because I'm going to be honest with your family. I ain't show nobody no malice. I be bold what I'm going to say. But I do it in your highest will. I don't do it on my own strength. And when I get rebuked, I take it.
Hallelujah.
Okay?
And I witness that.
Our family need to know how to take rebuke. And you can't follow just one man. One man that perceives to have all this knowledge, but he perceives to have anger. What does Yahweh have to do with Belial? How can he sit there and say he walking the walk of the Father and you're known by your works? It's not adding up, family. There's levels to this. It's a balance. We're dealing with spiritual warfare here. But we got to call it as it is. Okay?
Yeah.
We're going to go to number 5. At night and in hiding, he sins as if no one saw. With his eyes, he speaks to every woman of illicit affairs. He is quick to enter graciously every house as though innocent. I told you he go in his house, he big, bad, bold, probably verbalize verbal abuse, and knock down people. Knock down what they already been encouraged with. You can't just knock your people down. We got to encourage our people up. It says, graciously every as though innocent. Into every house like he's gracious. No, family, we got to do better than that. Let's go to number 6. May Yahweh remove from the devout those who live in hypocrisy. May his flesh decay and his life be impoverished. May Yahweh expose the deeds of those who try to impress people. You can't impress people with your knowledge, man. If Enoch walked this planet 300 years and he didn't even see death, he was taken up 300 years. Some people think they're gonna learn in 40, 50. I'm not gonna be that head high minded. I'm gonna humble myself down and keep enduring, keep taking these blows and keep walking uprightly. You hear me? And I hope you do the same, family.
Hallelujah.
And it says, I'm going to read that over. It says, may Yahweh expose the deeds of those who try to impress people. And
expose, right? They've been brought to the light, right? Everything done in the dark, family, going to come to the light. I don't care who you is, how you think you sneaky, you slick, you soothsayer, whatever. All our deeds gonna come to the light, and we're gonna get tried in the fire. Everything gonna come up to the light. Go ahead.
That's right. Their deeds with ridicule and contempt. Wow. And the devout will prove their highest judgment to be right when sinners are driven out from the presence of the righteous. Those who please men, who deceitfully quote the law. You deceitfully quote this word. Come on, camps.
Hallelujah.
Come on, brothers, sisters.
Hallelujah.
We can't deceitfully quote this word. This is what it is. It's either you're going to obey or you're not going to obey. As their eyes are on a man's peaceful house. Let me get that. And their eyes are on a man's peaceful house. You hear that, brother? On a peaceful house. I don't sit around and condemn other people's houses.
Hallelujah.
I don't condemn what they do. That's the devil in that person. You can't go condemning nobody. In other words, as a wise servant, you have to say, brother, let me talk to you. Feed them this truth, because all us need is iron sharpening iron.
Hallelujah.
Okay? It says, as a serpent destroys the wisdom of others with criminal words, his words are deceitful, that he may accomplish his evil desires. Well, today, family, the light is all the way shined up. You can't dull this light over here. Because these two right here, my elder and me as well, Yaakov, we gonna walk. We gonna walk. Captain Yaakov gonna walk right. Elder gonna walk right.
Hallelujah.
Understand? Okay, let's get this back, brother.
Where we going?
We're going to 1925. We need to know what the wise men do. Stand in Proverbs, family. We chopping the Proverbs down so we can get an understanding. If you want to endure on wisdom, if you want to discern the righteous walk, you have to go in these Proverbs and really read them. And then you'll be able to know who's the foe and where the folly at. Understand? Okay.
Smite a scorner, and the simple will beware.
Smite a scorner and the simple will beware. They will beware. You know, they'll profit from that correction. They'll learn better. They'll do better. Like I said before, if you know better, you would do better. You know why? Ain't nobody know better because they steady around here talking about, you don't like this. Oh, Ishmael like this. Oh, we got to watch ourselves. Oh, we got to watch this word. Because the Father of the vengeance is your highest. It's not ours. You're going to die in any second. You can't add a day to your life. You can't count the sands of the sea. You can't even know the numbers of hair on your wife's head. More or less to know what the Father has in store for you. Okay, go to the next one on that one, brother.
And reprove one that hath understanding, and he will understand knowledge.
As an example to others, all the foolish acts that our brothers and sisters do, and we see it, it's just an example to others of how not to walk. We can't be like that. We got to be better than that. We got to stay on course. Be discerning this and walk today, family, in both ways. Am I right, brother?
Hallelujah.
It's showing and telling. We can't make this up, and we ain't gonna try to hide it either. What's your favorite saying, brother? Secret rebuke? Go ahead. What you saying?
Secret rebuke better than open rebuke better than secret love.
That's right,
brother. That's a command to rebuke one another. Right. You know what I'm saying? Iron sharpen iron. What is iron sharpen iron? Two real brothers sharpen iron together, rebuking one another in the truth and taking it. It's like you get in a boxing ring with Mike Tyson. Listen up there, you can't take no blow.
That's right.
Why you in that ring with that man and you can't take no blow? But you say I can hit. Yeah. That's like a dude talking about I can throw scripture. You throw scripture, but you meet a real brother.
That's right.
You meet a real brother, and that brother knock you down with scripture. That's right. Now you want to cry.
That's right.
Moan on this and that.
Right.
Brother, prepare yourself for this battle. This is a spiritual battle. Ephesians 6:10.
That's right.
Put on the helmet of salvation, brother,
right.
and equip yourself and be ready for this battle. This is not known weak. Sorry, he said the highest I can't use no coward soldiers. He want bold soldiers speak his word. Now when you get slapped by, now you, they hit me.
That's right.
But no, brother, you in the battlefield.
That's right.
Come on, man, let's go. Let's do what the highest told us to do.
That's
Preach
right.
his word in season, out of season, whether they want to hear it or not. So a lot of people ain't want to hear this truth, but we gotta speak it no matter what.
That's right.
Feel bold soldiers on your side.
That's right. And do it as a good servant.
That's right.
And ain't none of the apostles turned their back. All of them was killed for the word. Ain't none of them run. Even Jonas tried to run, but what happened? He still had to go do it. So we got to do this walk, family. Let's go ahead, 21.
21.
21 and 24. Proverbs 21 and 24.
Proud and haughty,
Ooh.
scorners is his name.
Mm-hmm.
Who dealeth in proud wrath.
See, people have acts in an arrogant pride. Proud and haughty, scorner is his name. You can't be going around scorning your people, man. They're never going to believe you. And for the ones that do believe you, they foolish as well. Because they're not seeking the truth for the real proof of this word. They're following you. Can't do that. Can't do that, family.
Let me add something on to that. What happens if you're wicked and nobody rebuking you, your wickedness is going to grow.
That's right.
Now, when your wickedness grow, you're going to manifest, you're going to believe in the wickedness that you're doing. A lot of demons going to enter your body.
That's right.
You're going to take that evil
7 times
home.
more.
That's right, 7 times more. What happens if you're going to go to your home? You're going to blow up on your family. You're going to come and destroy your own house because of your own personal wickedness because you running from rebuke.
Yeah.
You got to get correction from man. I had a guy, Kelly from, you know my boy Kelly?
Yeah, from St. Pete.
He called me up one day. He said, "Brother Boaz, I need to talk to you." I said, "Okay, brother, when I get off work, I'll meet you at the library."
Mm-hmm.
I met the dudes at the library, right?
Right.
He so headed high-minded hate and destroying the Edomite. This dude asked me, "Brother, I need to talk to you personally."
Mm-hmm.
I set the camera up. He said, No. Don't set the camera up.
Uh-huh.
That dude asked me,